are Americans. Everyone told the abolitionists, too hard, you could never make change, but they got in the fight. The suffragettes, they got in the fight. The labor movement, they got in the fight. The civil rights movement, they got in the fight. They were told, this is too hard, you can't do it. But the reality is they organized, they persisted, and they made real changes.
What does it mean to be an American? We set out all across Iowa to find the answer, and it all started in my basement.
There's so many avenues we can explore with that question, but that's part of why being an American is so special.
Jacob, how's that map going?
Done! I really think this is gonna help us find the answer. I know it looks a little crazy, but...
Yeah, that's a lot of yarn.
It all comes back to having an open, free voice, which is enumerated in the First Amendment of the Constitution.
But, like, where do we even start with this?
I think we should start by looking at the ability to protest, which is a defining characteristic of our nation.
We decided to track down Cameron Caskey, a survivor of the Parkland school shooting and a founder of the March for Our Lives movement.
The fact that I can go out to the streets and say that I'm not proud of what we're doing is why I'm proud to be an American. That shows the strength that we have, and that shows the strength in numbers, and that shows the influence we have on the people around us. To get involved, to get active, it has to hit you.
That was an awesome interview with Cameron. He was incredible.
He's awesome.
Just think, he's our age and is able to make a difference just by using his voice.
And I didn't know it was possible for somebody to be so funny and serious at the same time.
I know.
Our interview with Cameron reminded us of a couple passionate classmates from our own high school.
We decided to sit down with Maya Sims and Raj Oberoi, who orchestrated a peaceful protest at our school in support of Cameron's message.
One of the things I was thinking about is how effective protests are, and the thing is that eventually, the system will listen.
Hey, did you guys know that it's almost the 50th anniversary of the Tinker v. Des Moines Supreme Court case?
Wait, what's that?
It was a landmark case in 1969 that helped affirm First Amendment rights to students. In protest to American involvement in the Vietnam War, John and Mary Beth Tinker wore armbands to show their discontent, leading to their school suspension. And I'm getting a call right now from a person who can help explain it to us.
Great. Oh, you look great. You are going to make history, one way or the other. If you do nothing, history will still be made. Mm-hmm. I think being an American means to know about our Constitution, to know about the First Amendment, to learn about your rights, and then to use them. It's no sense to sit and watch other people speaking up about the things they care about. We have to each get involved, and we have to be aware of what's going on, and then take a stand and speak out.
Bye. That was incredible. But how did you get Mary Beth Tinker's cell phone number?
Not important.
Not everyone agrees with protesting, though. Check this out.
By redefining political speech as culture, the speech silencers are allowed to claim that your speech is not really political.
After hearing that, we began thinking about challenges in other communities, and I knew just who we could ask.
Now, I don't think that limiting speech would limit hate speech. I think that it would just make it happen more anonymously. With social media, obviously, we have freedom of speech, and that's still happening anonymously.
Hate speech is what you see, the bad stuff is what you remember. But there's so many good things that are being said too. There's so many positive reactions to things. There's so many positive things being spread, and they just don't stick as well because they don't hit you where it hurts.
Hey, Jacob. Are you asleep right now?
No, I'm reading my pocket constitution.
Of course you are.
Wait, what if we had an actual constitutional expert talk about this?
Hey, that's a great idea.
So, I packed up my pocket constitution and went out to find some experts.
The best fighter isn't the person who's always right, and that's what the First Amendment is about. We want to be able to have our voices heard, to have our ideas met in the public arena, not on the battlefield.
After learning about the Constitution, we decided it was time to visit the place that changes are officially made, the Iowa State Capitol.
Being an American and having those freedoms and taking advantage of those and being what the Constitution wants us to be, in a sense of be heard and be active.
Finally, we met up with someone who has matching hairstyles with me. Eric Swalwell, a United States Congressman from California.
Anyone who would try and divide us or take away from what we have, that's when we're at our worst. So just a belief that we can always, multiply success, opportunity, equality.
I even got to talk on the phone with the Senator and President pro tempore Chuck Grassley.
Got to have dialogue between those of us elected and the people we serve. So my talking to my constituents is freedom of speech, but more importantly, it's you talking to me.
We found United States Senator from Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren.
The only way democracy works if we actually use our voices, even when we're croaky.
So, what does it mean to be an American?
Well, it means you have the power to change this country. America is by the people and for the people.
And you feel like there needs to be a change? You can fight for those rights yourself.
You have a voice, you have a message, and you have every right to stand up for what you believe in and move the world forward.
All it takes is the courage to stand up
and share your voice.
That is what it means to be an American.